We're live. Fantastic. Have finally done it. Sorry about the wait there, but we're in. We're on. I'm here. It's happening. Fantastic. So, I had some technical issues there. I do apologize. I have to make do with these recycled computers off eBay, and also my technical skills with YouTube. So what happened was I set the live up, but then I couldn't get back into it to go live on that one that I set up. So I've just had to recreate the whole thing. It's taken me about 45 minutes. Yeah, so here we are. Beginning of the Holy Nights. This is so exciting, magical time. It's just fantastic, actually. A fantastic opportunity. I'm just looking at some of my notes here. Yeah, so the meditative opportunity here in our time is incredible over these Holy Nights. I'm just trying to find the right notes for this because this is such a wonderful opportunity. It's fantastic. Yeah, so one of the things about the Zodiac is working with it during the Holy Nights is it's just so today is Christmas Eve. I quite often start with Cancer. I mean, not Cancer, Pisces. The reason you start with Pisces is it was an indication given by Steiner, and it fits really well working that way. And quite often I work backwards from there. So I go from Pisces on Christmas Day. But normally what I do is I actually start the meditation today, which is Christmas Eve, and then I go so that's Pisces today, and then I work backwards: Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, and then Scorpio. That way round. And other times I've worked forward. Quite often do that as well, because I've talked to different people about the best way of doing it. And the different implications. I think the advantage of going back is that it's not so caught into this kind of physical mindset. It throws your mind totally off. So it tends to work in more intuitively to the year ahead, because you're going backwards. And also, esoterically it has quite a lot of power. But I've noticed that as long as you do it one way, it's good. But what I've also noticed is before you start, don't kind of change halfway through or not really decide. Kind of like decide the way you're going to do it and then work that way. So this year I think I'm going to work. I think I'm actually going to work backwards. And yeah, just to make it a bit more wakeful, because I want to work it into these kind of coaching forms. So when I work with Pisces, for instance, what I do is I use this book by Paul Platt. That's how I started off anyway. Now I don't really need to because I know the zodiac sign so well and how it relates to these different questions that I just work straight from yes. Then I give some really good indications in this book here. Start now. It's all kind of set out. So, for instance, when if we start off with tomorrow with Pisces, that's what I'm going to do this year. I'm not starting off tonight because, and last year I ended up with too many extra days at the end because it's 12 nights, 12 zodiac signs. And what I do is if you start off on tonight, you end up with extra days. And what normally happens with me is, you miss a few and then it kind of works itself out. So that's what happens to me because I go away up to a bothy in the middle of nowhere for New Year. So normally that I'm not able to post or anything, but I still do the meditations up there. So it's even better up there, actually. Anyway, so he's got Pisces, and it's there's wee indications with it. Like for Pisces, it's magnanimity becomes love. So that's that. Magnanimity is this higher quality of like high thinking becomes love. And you just that's one way of working the whole meditation is just to meditate on that, these lines. But what I normally do is work into an aspect of the Pisces that intuitively is going to be powerful for me. So normally I have something that comes up during my meditation that I work with, and it's normally quite personal, and I kind of work into it from there. So what I'd really like to do is a proper have a one of the reasons I'm doing this live stream is I've got I'll post a link in it to this nature meetup circle for the winter that I'm offering. and that'll be there'll be a date for a webinar for that. And if you're interested, come along to that, because we'll be doing some stuff in the new year that will really help you get set up in this whole path of transformation using these zodiac signs in the new year. So we're in Capricorn. This is the other way I used to do it as well. I've done it this way. It's a great way. Is work from the one that you're in just now. None of this Pisces stuff. And work from there. So there's so many different ways of doing it. And they're all great. It's just great to be able to work on this. And you'll always find that you've got too much content for too much meditative content for the day, because it really is an expansive quality these zodiac signs have, because it's like this set of stars that just it's actually present in your body as a formative force, and it just kind of expands when you start to focus your thinking on it. It's great to go through the planet, though. That's what I find is important. It's one thing that's important to connect with it through the planet. The other thing that I've noticed that is important, these are a couple of things that are important when I've been working on it, is the quality of the connection between the different zodiac signs. That's what's really important. So it's actually the kind of dynamic when you get to know them well, and you've been working with them a few years, because the way I do it, and I've learned about it, is through the days of the week. So I use the planet meditations during the week, because each one relates to a day during the week. And then the planets they normally have two zodiac signs. Some of them have one, like the sun has Leo, and then the moon has Cancer. Yeah. I just want to give my old man a quick shout out to, because he was the one that got me into this whole thing in the first place, which is through his love of astrology. So, and he died this year, and it was his love of astrology that just it was always going in unconsciously when I was a child growing up. It was always a discussion, an open discussion in the house, was the zodiac signs and the planets and astrology. The first question we always ask people was, what was their star sign. So yeah, if you're watching this, post what your star sign is and what you think of astrology. And also, on that note, right, I just want to flag up something, is that none of it is actually connected to really traditional astrology. It's a lot more about connected to the way Doberiner worked it. He was a German astrologer, and Charles Kovacs have got a book that I need to get printed up. He done this whole book on on the translation of Doberiner's work in relationship to the zodiac signs and the planets, and he goes into it in a kind of feeling quality. So it's a whole different way of approaching it. Yeah. Anyway, so tomorrow, right, I'll be posting these videos, and I'll be back outside again. I haven't worked in the house for a while making the videos. I'm normally out in the woods, so this is a quite interesting way of doing it for me. I've got a few in the shed. I'll try and get the shed warmed up tomorrow if I miss some daylight hours, because that's what happened today. It was kind of busy, so I wasn't able to work in the wood earlier on, because that's where I would like to be working from, because it's great, because you get that kind of instant connection with the source, or the feeling source of the day, which really brings an extra dimension to the video work, and hopefully to you guys as well when I'm working in the wood. But anyway, so tomorrow, Pisces, and then I'm going to work back this year, so it's going to be Aquarius on Boxing Day. The day after that is going to be Capricorn, which is the one we're in now. And then the day after that is going to be Sagittarius. Then I'm going to work that way round. Fantastic. I'm really looking forward to it, because it gets some really deep stuff coming up, and it's a great way of setting your year up. Like, it's brilliant, because it's so spot on to these forces streaming in, these spiritual forces from these planets and constellations. And then at the end, you connect with you finish it off in Epiphany, which is the 6th, where you connect with the three kings, which bring the 3 gifts. One of them's gold, one of them's myrrh, and one of them's frankincense. And each one of them has a deep significance and power. And it's really good at the beginning. Like, I think I'm going to make that a new tradition, where I start on Christmas Eve connecting with this the end in the beginning. I'm just going to plug the computer in, because I just noticed it wasn't actually plugged in. Right. That's a bit better now, I think. That's it come. No, it's still not come on. Oh, it's not plugged in here. I'll plug it in there as well. It does help a bit. That's it. We're in business. Sorted. So, yeah, the beginning connects with the end on the 6th of January. And I've just worked on this whole meditation where I've worked through Advent up to here. And that's a kind of preparation for this meditative practice. It's a really simple way of journaling and coaching, but it just aligns up so much with the real world. You think, oh, this stuff's not practical, but in actual fact, it's extremely practical when you start to practice it. Anyway, I'm glad to be sharing this with you guys because it's a great process, and I'll leave a link to below to the 3 webinar. If you want to leave your details, that'd be fantastic, and hopefully I'll meet you on the inside and we can do some work together in the group. Otherwise, I'll see you in my videos. And I'm going to be doing, I'm not sure if they're going to be live because I've just had people coming in and out on this one. I have, and it's maybe because I came on so late, probably people were thinking, oh, he's not going to turn up. But I was here, but the thing was, it was technical, trying to get the thing set up. So, but I'm here. I made it in the end, 45 minutes late to the session. I think maybe I'll just set it for the time the next time, and instead of setting it up and then just work from there. If any of you guys have got any suggestions about how to get it to work, post it in the comments. That'd be very helpful. Yeah, otherwise I'll see you on the inside, or I'll see you in the next video. Well, I'll try and do a video. I'll give some content for each zodiac sign during the holy nights. Hopefully it'll be in the wood. If I miss that time, which I might do because of family life and general busyness, trying to catch up on some DIY tasks and a bit of work, I might miss some of the daylight, so I might be doing this again, or I'll make the video and then upload it. Anyway, so it's an excellent opportunity, these holy nights, just to really deepen your meditative practice and work with these zodiac signs. And my videos will be on the 12 senses, so we'll connect in with them as a kind of baseline and take it from there. they're great in bushcraft. These 12 senses are just fantastic. And if you're not clear on them, it's a great way of getting clarity. So there's a lot of value from it. Just working in this way. So yeah, I just want to run over, right, which each zodiac sign that Steiner works with. So he starts off. This is how we're going to work it. So it starts off with March, Pisces. That'll be Christmas, okay? And it's magnanimity, which is a type of, as far as I remember, I had to look this word up myself, which is like a really higher, pure type of thinking. And then for February in Aquarius, it's discretion. And for January in Capricorn, he gives courage. And then for December, which is Sagittarius, he gives control of speech. And then November in Scorpio, he indicates patience. And then October, which is Libra, he gives contentment. And then September in Virgo, he gives courtesy. Courtesy for Virgo. And then August, which is Leo, is compassion. Very much connected to these heart forces. And then July, Cancer, it says unselfishness. It's not what you think, actually, at first. And then June, Gemini, it's just perseverance. And then May, Taurus, equilibrium, balance, is balance. Connected to the bull, sacredness of the cow. And April, Aries, which is devotion. The ibex is mountain sheep. Yeah, so each one of these has this really deep quality, but that's just a kind of reconnection with that depth, and that's the way I'll be working this year. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on it all, and I'll leave a link with a live stream to the group. Sign up for that because it's only a couple of hours and it's totally free. So, and you'll get a lot from it. You'll get total value from the whole 2-hour webinar. So right, I'll hopefully see you on the inside. If I don't, I'll see you in some future videos. Right, bye just now.